Shh.
How long we gotta stay
All right.
there?
Amber, when you're ready.
Alright. Long distance relationships in college. And I know you guys are probably looking at this like, oh my god, I am probably going through it or went through it or even came into EOP with a boyfriend or girlfriend back home and you're always thinking about them or might have it going on in a situation or whatnot. But long distance relationships have their goods and bads. They have a lot of positive things. There's 70% of couples in America who are actually in long distance relationships. And they can work. They have a lot of positive things too, and they have their negatives. A college student's busy agenda. You're probably right now as a freshman, you have up to 13 or 15 credits. So you don't have a really busy schedule as other students might be because they're already going towards their major. But you have a lot of things going on at once. You have your classes, you're on the go. In this article, Too Busy for Friends, Andrea was discussing how you might not have time for your friends. You might be so busy into your classwork, or you might not have time for a relationship because you might have your couple, your boyfriend, girlfriend calling you. You might even be in your dorm room and you're doing your homework and you want to concentrate, and you get that call from your boyfriend or girlfriend, and you're just like, I can't talk right now. I have to do my homework. I have to do this. And in reality, you're probably not even doing homework at all. You're probably gonna go party with your friends. So, and I know it happens a lot in college because you have a lot going on, and sometimes you might just not have time for a relationship. So I guess it depends on the person. Who is Cody?
Cody. That's Cody.
It's Cody.
This right here is going to be a clip on a couple who are in a long distance relationship and they're doing webcam. So
watch me. I just want to take my hands and stick it to this webcam and then spread my love all over your face.
love on my face.
I love that you love my love on your face. Hey, ladies.
Hey, Cody.
What's going on over there?
Oh, I was just saying hi to Cody.
Hi. Cody.
Who the f*** is Cody?
Just my RA. You probably recognize him from those Abercrombie ads.
I know that guy. I will kill him.
Sam, you need to calm down.
Calm down. How can I calm down? I'm sitting here loving you and making a diorama of our love. And you're hanging out with your RA?
Sam, stop freaking out and let me live my life.
Yeah.
So who is Cody? And then some of you might have already gone through this. You have your relationship and they're calling you and they're asking you who are your friends, who are you hanging out with, and you sometimes might end up lying, or that's the negative of long distance relationship. You have to deal with lies. You have to have commitment, because if you don't have commitment, then this relationship is definitely not for you. I mean, I've seen it already. I have my own friends who do the late night creeping at night, and they just go and they disappear, and you don't know where they are. But we all know that they have a relationship back home, and they're just doing their own thing. And don't say ooh, because you probably do the same exact thing.
You don't gotta worry about me.
Yeah. And in this clip, you have just sneaking out, just the lies, the secret, and your couple might not know what you're up to. So that's the negatives of a long distance relationship. But there's not always negatives, there's always positives, because if you are committed, then your relationship can actually work. The benefits of a LDR is actually, if you have them visiting you, if they come over here, you have the gifts. For me, sometimes I think I'm a loser because I give in so easily. I can get into my arguments and I'll just be like, no, the more you're too far and it's not gonna happen. And then he sends me roses and a teddy bear, and I'm just like, oh my god, he loves me, and so I was like, all right, it can work. Any relationship that is successful is a blessing. So I think that if you're in a long distance relationship and if it works for you, and if it's for you, then you can actually make it work. And distance sometimes is not a word for a relationship. Sometimes it doesn't matter where you guys may be. If you have commitment, if you don't lie, if you don't cheat or whatnot, if you don't do your late night creeping or whatnot, then it can work. I mean, I have to laugh with Hispanics sometimes because Hispanics, honestly, they don't believe in long distance relationships. I think they have, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but there's a saying in Spanish, it's like, amor de lejos, amor por pendejos. Well, yes, that's for Hispanics. Sometimes that just does not work because long distance relationships, it's a relationship for 4 people sometimes. It depends. So, so that's obviously it's negative, but that's for some people. That's not for everyone. Take a piece of each other wherever you may go. For some people, you might have your busy agenda. You have your class schedule. You have your homework, and then you have your social life where you wanna join organizations. You wanna be in clubs. You just wanna do so much things, and college offers you that. And sometimes they might not offer you a relationship with someone that's back home or in a distance. Long distance relationship, it has many definitions. It doesn't necessarily say that it's from someone that's back home. It can be someone who's up a mile and you think that's a long distance relationship because you don't get to see them every day or whatnot. And I think that wherever you may go, if you want to make it work, I guess it can definitely it can either work for you or for them. But if you want to make it work, just make sure that wherever you may go, you take something with you. Like for me, it's the gifts, the little surprises, and the phone calls. I know some people like saying, "Oh yeah, you be phone boning too much," or "You be boo loving," but I guess it depends for everyone. For me, that's what works, and the visits and whatnot. But for other people, it's the late night creeping, it's the lies, it's the cheating, and the sneaking out. So this relationship will be what it be, but it's whatever you make of it.
To Conover? Yeah, to your
Why do you pick on me?
That like that.